What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video of Minecraft. I forgot I had my mic off again for some stupid reason. But guys, we're gonna build something and we're gonna teach you how to build it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Now, a lot of people, we've built some crazy builds in the past, and we're always gonna constantly build some crazy stuff in the past. But today I think we're gonna build something a little bit easier for y'all guys, just so y'all guys can pay attention. Now, you don't have to use any of the blocks I use at all. I just use a basic specific type of blocks because I like using a specific type of blocks. But like I said, y'all don't have to use any of them. Y'all don't have to like add any of them, to be honest. I just do my stuff with different blocks and different materials because it helps me out. Now, alright guys, so we built this small little book shop here. Even though we got a library over there, we have a little bookshop over here. The bookshop is a little bit smaller, but y'all guys don't have to build it. I think our next build is probably going to be something a little bit simple. I think we're going to go with a what have we not built? I think we'll go with a police station. I don't think we built one of those. I don't even think, well, actually we didn't build a fire department either, so we got that one to build. Not necessarily they're not going to need it, so I don't think we mean there is those, but I don't know if we're necessarily. What the heck is a Nautilus armor? I wonder what that's for. I don't know. They add some new stuff every day, and I'm confused on what half of this stuff do. Like, they added the spears. I didn't even know that when I started playing it a couple of days ago. All right. Anyways, let's just build. So as you guys know, we always make sure it's 2 blocks away. But since this one's got a roof, you want to do it at least a 3 block away. So I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go at 13 out. That would give us enough room. And then we'll go on 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to go at 13 by 13. Yeah, it'll give us a little bit more space, to be honest. Alright, and then, like I said, make sure that there is 2 blocks in the back, so that way. So guys, this is what it's going to look like when you get done. This is a 13 by 13 square. That's what it should look like. That's what we're starting out with, if you notice. Now, we left space on the sides, so that way you can walk around the building. We kind of want to do that, especially Dill. Get the sheep out of here. Alright, once you're done with that, you want to destroy all of this grass. Make sure it's all, like, gone, so that way you don't have this to worry about. It will help you out, because without the grass blocking your way, you can actually make the what am I trying to say? The platform of the build, in other words. Now you can dig down even further to make it more realistic. You can add like a whole concrete slabs before you put like floor in it. But I'm not necessarily gonna do that because that just takes a little bit more time, and y'all's time is very important. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the oak logs at the ends, or any type of material you want to use at the corners. The corners have to be different because that is the building structure. I'm going to do it to a level 3 on all sides of the corners, so that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, I think I did a 4 one on that one. You know what, let's do a 4 just to make sure that they're up high enough. That's what we're going to start on, is just like that, so it kind of gets the blocks. I know I do a lot of wood, and I have a certain type of colors and materials I use. What is going on down there? I don't really want to know. Apparently I don't really know. Alright, so next I'm going to do concrete. Now, a lot of people wonder why I do concrete. We're doing only concrete on the outer way. That's what you're going to be doing, is just doing concrete like this. So, see, that's what it's going to look like when you're going to start building. It's just the concrete on the outer corners. You can add it on the whole ground, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have just that and that's it. So, we're going to do dark oak wood. We're going to level this with. I really wish all these would get on my way so I could actually build in peace. But that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to level it like this. And see, you're going to do that, and you're going to constantly cover this in with the brown. I meant not the brown, the dark black, the dark wood. You're going to make sure that is covered completely like this. It's just so it has a style of creativity, if you want to be honest. That's what we're going to be doing right now, guys. It's just to kind of get the colors and details like that. So that's what it's gonna look like, guys. Is the base is what we're starting off with, is just the cobblestone, and then the wood, and then the dark oak wood, just to kind of give it that texture of color, which is very good. Now you can technically, like I said, you could add in different colors or different designs if you want. But I think, guys, what we're going to do is not that type roof or that type roof. We're going to add, I don't exactly know what type of roof we're going to do, but I think we might do like a balcony or something, maybe. I think that, oh, that actually sounds nice, guys. That actually sounds nice. We might do that. All right, so we're going to level this up to 5 block. We're going to actually do that. We're going to make a house with a balcony. I think that sounds like a nice idea. It might not work for the back side, though, or the sides. It might have to cut off like right about here, because once it hits, yeah, it might have to cut off, because even then it's gonna block. Yeah, it might have to cut off. The corners, the sides might be like cut short, and the back and front. It might just be the front having the balcony. I mean, it could wrap around, but it would hit this roof at a certain point, and that one would be too longer, so it might have to be just cut the same way. All right, since this is a 13 block, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we want to, I guess, add, you can technically add any type of blocks you want, but I think what we're going to do is going to use the birch planks is what we're going to be using. We're going to get this. Get out of my way! Holy crap. We're just going to do that, kind of just get the outer realm of the house done right now. Hopefully these villagers would stop and leave me, like, just get out of my way. Come on, go. Go, 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 go. Get out of my way, get out of my way. I'm trying to show people how to build. Get out of my way. You two, get out of the way. Go to your bookstore. Go to your bookstore. No, go. I said go. Go. Like crap. Villagers are irritating sometimes, guys. So we're gonna go 1 on that. We're gonna make sure that both of these equal out to, so that way y'all guys know exactly where the door is. It's just make sure you just constantly do this until there's like a 2 gap. Alright, like that. That should work. And then we're gonna put the wood. We're gonna use the dark oak wood doors, so that way it kinda just stays in that deal. Now you can add it however design you want. We are gonna do this. This is what it's we're gonna do an arch design here. The arch design is just so that the glass can kind of give that little shade like that. That's what it's called. It's an arch design. We're going to do that on this side too. That way it kind of doesn't throw it off completely. Like that. And you don't have to do that on all of them. But if you want, you can. You could do an arch design on all of them. For some reason it takes forever to load in. You could do an arch design on all of them if you want. But you don't have to like glass all of them. But that's what we're going to do, guys. Just to get that kind of design flowing in like that. Kind of just make it look nice. I mean, you can, like I said, you can do it however design you want. You don't like necessarily have to use any of the designs I do. But we're going to do it. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. We're going to do it something like this. Just to kind of give us the color and texture of the build, I guess, to be honest. It kind of just, well, a lot brighter and more efficient. I know it looks weird right now, guys, just because, like, what is he doing? Why does he have, like, the most weirdest design right now in the house? It does look weird. Holy crap, I did not notice it was going to look weird. But like I said, you can do it anything however you want. Now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take the birch wood and we're going to blast this sides off like this. Just to block it off like that. And we're going to block it off on this side and this side. Just block it off on all three of those locations like that. Kind of give you the... I know all our house is looking like a square right now. Oh my gosh, I did not leave the door up. Oh my gosh, villagers are so irritating right now. I know it looks a little bit weird right now, but that's pretty much okay, because right now it's going to look a little weird. So this is what it's going to look like, guys, when you're actually starting. Now, you don't necessarily have to add anything if you don't want to. You can do it like however you want, but we're going to add glass on this side. We're going to add glass kind of like on all. I know it looks a little bit weird putting glass on too much glass, but it would kind of give us a nice texture of the build and kind of where we can be able to see. Now, the back sides, you don't really need glass if you don't want to put glass, because you're not necessarily going to see it, but I'm going to put glass because it's going to brighten, it's going to make this house bright, to be honest. Now, can be any type of house you want to build. You can build it however you want, or you can design it however you like. It doesn't really matter. But at least that would keep the mobs out from going in the house. Now we're going to start getting the torches on the outside, so that way we kind of see. I normally play 2 on the front, and then I normally play like the torches like this, and then like make sure that the torches are kind of spaced out. Oh, that one didn't do it. That way it kind of gives you enough lighting on around the building. That way the mobs don't spawn. It really doesn't necessarily work, because torches don't really necessarily keep the mobs away, because I noticed that. But something like that to kind of brighten it up, and you can do that on the inside if you want, just to kind of make sure that the torches are there, you know, space them out, that way they're not too close together, because a lot of times they're too close together and then they just look weird. Oh. But that's kind of what we're starting out right now, and then like we're going to start getting the balcony. Now, for the balcony, guys, we're going to use slabs. I'm going to use these smooth stone slabs. You don't, like I said, you don't necessarily have to use any. We're going to do it like this, and since we are doing the balcony to where it is, we're going to, I think this is probably the mark where it is. We're going to make it kind of a long balcony, but we got to make sure it doesn't, I think, oh, yeah, it's like, we're going to, you know what, we'll max it out that way it kind of, yeah, we're going to do it like that. We'll just match it up like that. So this is going to be the end of the balcony. Now, a lot of people will be like, why not just use planks? We probably will be, but we're just trying to get an idea of kind of how we're designing it. Now, if you guys notice, these are going to be have to play another slabs, or you can play it as any type of dose you want. We're just going to play this like this. Even though we could just use regular blocks. You don't necessarily, like I said, necessarily have to use it. Can I? Oh, I can't destroy it. I'm going to destroy all these. One reason why is because I'm going to get this and do it to where, because for some weird reason, if you do it this way, you can actually build it like a way better for some. Okay, so let's say if you take all of these out and you do it just on the top will register that it's a whole block. It is super weird, guys. It's super weird. When it's at the bottom, it doesn't register, but at the top it does. It doesn't make no sense, to be honest. It's like Minecraft and the GTA 5 and a couple other games, their physics don't make no sense. Oh, crap. Well, guys, once you get that done, it's going to look like that. You know, like I said, you don't necessarily have to do any design like that. Next, we're going to take oak bank fence and just kind of get the style here. I think that's, where's that? Yeah. For some weird reason, it's not having the, like that, so I guess we'll have to stack that on the corners apparently, because it's not going to work that way. Just to kind of do this, and it gives the nice design to add you know, fence posts to add to your house. Now you can add it on your front of your house if you want to kind of get that excess design. Oh. How did I miss that? How did I miss the block from an inch? That does not make no sense, guys, but whatever. I'm going to block that all off. Somehow I missed it, but whatever. There we go. Kind of make it look a little nicer, and then you can add the slabs on this side. And it will block the villagers from kind of like, I mean, they're still going to walk behind your house, but it would kind of give it lower the pathway. So that's what it's going to look like right now, guys. It doesn't look that too bad. I mean, it is kind of a weird house, but we still got a little bit of work to do. We're going to start getting this. We're going to start putting defense posts all around the house like this to kind of get that nice texture house like that. So right now, guys, it does not look too bad. Now what we're going to actually do is raise up the house a little bit and then do a triangle roof. So if you guys are following along, this is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to just raise this up. I would say probably another 4 more blocks of wood. It might seem like a big house, but you never know. We're going to raise this up to another 4 blocks. So when you start raising your house and start making it look nice, it's going to actually look nice. Is that all 4? Because that does not look 4. One of them looks taller. I have no idea, guys. That's crazy. Alright, then once you're done with that, you can start putting the same blocks design if you want. Kind of just give that design if you want. And keep the color flowing, or you can do it however you want. Like I said, it's y'all's call. Y'all do y'all's designs. I'm gonna kind of just keep I'm gonna do the same kind of design or the same like building blocks to kind of keep it in that color zone because I'm trying to do a color coordination in my world. My world is very big, and there's mostly just villagers and me living in it. Yeah, I normally just play solo, unfortunately, most of the time, because most of the time you try to get players to come on, they either destroy your home or they just don't stay on very long. Because they, a lot of times, like every time I play GTA 5 online or any such other games, a lot of my friends will get off and play Call of Duty or other games, and I'm like, why can't y'all just stick to it one game for like at least 30 minutes? You can't just stay for 30 minutes to play a game. Now, I'm not going to actually add windows right now on the sides. The sides I'm going to just keep patched up. The sides, the back are all going to be patched up. There's not going to be windows in it, but on the front we're going to add windows, guys. We're going to add windows. Windows kind of help. A lot of people be like windows are kind of useless, but windows are kind of actually helpful. You can see the bad guys before they actually appear. Let's see. Where is the... Okay, here's the deal. Alright, so if we destroy this one, this one, this one, and this one, we can add windows in. I'm trying to figure out without like destroying the actual sides, kind of calculating. Alright, so that works. And then this one. I think it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, okay, there we go, guys. Kind of got the windows like that. That's what it looked like so far, guys. It doesn't look too half bad. Now, you can technically add any roof you're going to do, but I'm going to add the smooth brick stones. Now, a lot of people be like, why are you adding pretty much the same type materials? Like I said, I normally just do I stick to one type design. I mean, I do add like certain colors. I do go crazy with pastels, but I like to make sure that the colors match and don't just like throw you off. Like adding a red door and a yellow building just kind of throws you off with a brown roof. So I kind of just like stay with a certain color coordination, to be honest. Alright, and once you're done, you can add a roof like this. Now, I'm going to do probably like a 4-stack roof. So when I'm doing a 4-stack roof, I'm taking the actual the roof up a little bit, which is going to make the house a little bit bigger or a little bit taller. But you'll see what happens once the third block or the fourth stair is actually in place. Because once you get the blocks to a 4 block, you can actually add more. Well, there's going to be more storage space, which is going to be really amazing to have when you're building. Any type of building, if you make it taller, it's actually or bigger, it's kind of good. So not only people will be like, why is your house so big because you're only one person? Well, just tell them this: I have to have a lot of storage space. Because they will not understand that if your house is too big or too tall and you have so much space, it's kind of a good thing, because what happens is when you have so much stuff, especially in survival, and you go and gather so much material, and you have to build chests, well, the chests kind of take up spaces. Well, if you build a bigger house, you have enough space to actually store all those chests without actually taking up any room. Now, we're going to actually make it like this, so that way it kind of adds a little design and character to the house, to be honest. I think we're at the 4th block. Are we at the 4th stairs? Why does it look 3? Now, I know all of my houses look kind of the same, or kind of like in that Pacific deal. That's because I try to do different things, but they all come out almost the same. It's weird. Alright, then once you're done with that, you can add the blocks again to finish it out. Now, you don't have, like I said, you don't have to necessarily add any of the design I do. This is just so it shows you how to do this. Pretty much, it's pretty much what we're doing, guys. Just kind of showing you how to do it. Now, other people can show you different ways of designing. Oh, the heck! There are different areas of what to do, or any designs. You can do any design you want. To be honest, it's up to y'all guys. But I normally just stick to certain color coordinations. All right, so that should be like the end of the roof right there. We get this side of the roof done. And then this side of the roof, and then we got like this side, and then this side here, and then we'll just complete this side here, guys, with the actual Now, like I said, we're gonna flatten. So once it gets to like the floor block like that, you can actually do it like this to make sure it gets the actual leveled off to where the stairs are. That's pretty much what we're doing. It's kind of just leveling off to where the stairs are at right now. It might sound stupid and be like, well, that's kind of like too tall. It's gonna look weird. So it actually will look a little bit weird if you do my design. So this is what it looks like so far, guys. But we're actually gonna take the and find some smooth stone stairs slabs. Where is it at? It should be here. Yeah, smooth stone. No, it's stone brick slab. Wrong one. I had the smooth stone brick. I was like, what the? That doesn't look weird. So you can add smooth stone like that to kind of level it off, and then you can just pretty much level it off anyways, like this, to be honest. Once you get this leveled off, you can pretty much just like kind of like make that design if you want. It does look nice if you do it this way, to be honest. Either way you want to do it, you can do it however you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be this flat base. Now, I'm not a professional builder. I am just a low call builder, which means that I build houses for people who can't build that well, or who just want to build something simple. I don't try to build too extreme. Unless it's like the bridge, then that might be a little too extreme for you guys. But I try to keep it in like a certain category. That way you guys can easily build it. Because I want to make it as easy as I can so you guys can build it. If it is too hard, just let me know in the comments. And I'll try to make it a little bit easier for you guys in the next video. But guys, this is what it looks like so far. Now this is just a basic survival house that you can have. Like I said, you can technically build it however you want to build. Any blocks that you can build or any houses that you will see on this map, on this world, it's just randomly builds. And see, this house here, with this design here, it kind of gives you, so you can build the stairs as long as you don't block the light, probably like the window, or you can just get rid of the glass. It doesn't matter. But you can build it up to where the balcony is at right there. Now I didn't build any doors. Yeah, that might be a problem. I think I have doors. Yeah, I have some doors. Let me go put... Not like we're gonna actually need it, because there's no way of getting up there. Oh, that might be a problem. Okay, so if we do it like that... There we go. There we go. It's gonna look weird how the door's just floating, but, you could do... You could, like I said, you could build the, You could... With this build, the tallness of this... How did I miss blocks? How? I don't know, guys. I apparently missed. Alright, I didn't miss any. Okay. But with this build, like I was saying, was not only can you have a second level with this build, but you can have a third level. And it has enough room that you can store tons of beds, tons of chests, tons of steel. You can build an inner portal in your house, and still that won't even take up space. You can build an inner dragon deal at the top, and it won't even take up space. With this build here, it will give you enough space to build whatever you want. And it's not as massive as you think. This is a 13 by 13 build, and not to be bragging, but this actually doesn't look too half bad. It does give you enough room and enough design to actually kind of just have a normal space living. If you want to build this in survival, you can. If you want to build in creative, you can. Or if you don't want to build this at all and you want to build something different, it's up to y'all. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We just reached 170, so I'm hoping we can reach 200 before the new year. So definitely tell your friends about it, tell your family, tell anybody you can, and let's go. I will see you on the next one, and hope you enjoy.